Hello everyone, this is Hasib Chaudhary from the Bengali Patrol Heads, and today we are here on behalf of Shift for the launch of the Ford Ranger Raptor. This is the first time Ford ever brought a Raptor into Bangladesh. Well, the main reason being this is a 2-liter car, so the tax structure is sort of compliant to our import duties. So yeah, let's take a look because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to the Ranger Raptor.
3, 2, 1.
Before we get into the video, I am an automotive journalist for the Daily Star, which is why I'm here. If you are interested in checking out that article excerpt thing, go to the link in the description. And if you want to follow me on social media, do so. If you don't, whatever. Bye-bye. Outside impressions. I love you, Hasib. I love you too, bye. Outside impressions. This is a great looking car. This is very, very photogenic. I've had friends from different magazines and different blogs here today show me the photos they've taken of this car, and they all look great. This is a very, very beefy and mean and aggressive looking car. And I mean, it has to be. It is a Raptor after all. It's not your plain Jane Ford pickup truck, right? So compared to the standard Raptor, it has beefier front fender flares, rear fender flares. The wheels are beefier, the tires are beefier. Everyone's making fun of me, including the people at Ford, the Ford showroom. First things first that every single one of you want to know is how much this car costs. It costs 95 lakh. The standard Ranger is 65, offered at 65. Under the hood is a 2-liter 4-cylinder bi-turbo diesel engine, which makes 200 horsepower, and here's the real kicker. It makes 500 newton meters of torque. To put that into context, it makes more torque than a BMW M2, which is insane. It makes more torque than an M car out of a 4-cylinder. From a 2-liter 4-cylinder, add that. And one thing to mention is, like, this is the pathway for the air, and it's super high up. This is way above waist height for me, which just goes to say you can have the car this high up in water. You can take it through like a pond or something and not damage anything to the engine because the snorkel is so high up. And another thing to mention under the engine bay is, like, everything is so well cocooned in plastic and rubber. Everything is so well protected that you can take it through hell. And this car is made to take it. This car is designed so that you can take it through hell and not damage anything. This car can take it, and I love that about the Raptor. As you can see from the headlights, these are the DRLs. These are all LED headlights, and these are the high beams, and these are like the indicators slash side markers. These are tungsten bulbs, and everything else is LED up on the front. The rear tail lights also happen to be LEDs, and they look so cool. So my favorite part about this car is the suspension itself, and as you can see, this is just so incredibly robust, You can see the shock absorbers are thick boys, and the spring itself is also looks very robust. As you can see, this is the upper control arm and the sway bar links. I think those are the sway bar links, or I don't know, I'm not really well versed in trucks, but it doesn't take a truck enthusiast to tell how well this car is sorted. As you can see, the axle and the axle boots, everything is just super robust materials. I'm just feeling it here. It just won't tear, it won't budge, anything. The lower control arm, as you can see, just super robust. Everything is just so well made and so well sorted. Coming to the rear suspension of this car, as you can see, I'm gonna get really down, get in there. As you can see, this is a body and frame chassis. As you can see from this, it's just chassis orientation. There's the rear differential. But the thing to look for is here. This is an independent rear suspension. And okay, let me step back a little bit. The standard Ford Ranger comes with a leaf spring setup for the rear suspension, but the Raptor comes with an independent rear suspension with Fox Racing shocks and a Watt linkage, which just means this car can take really high impact bumps without much issue. This car is just made for taking off-road abuse, and you can tell from the design, from the suspension design. Of course, we're not allowed to take one out on a test drive just yet, but it just goes to, like, even looking from the outside and underneath, you can just tell how well this car is designed to handle off-road situations. So we are currently on the bed of the Ford Ranger Raptor. Let me turn the camera around. This is just a great party vehicle, honestly. And this is a conversation starter. To put things into perspective, Bangladesh is not big on pickup trucks. Trucks in general. Trucks aren't a thing here. And this thing is just the time period we've been here, we've just been like sitting right here and just talking.
Pizza is here. See, we want
This
pizza,
is an
the pizza is
ideal
here.
Adda vehicle, and like I'm gonna help myself to a pizza right now.
Let me know, brother.
This is all live. This is all impromptu, guys.
Thank you.
One good thing about these seats, like majority of the seats that have really aggressive bolstering aren't as accommodating for people of wider sizes, but this car is like the middle space here and here, the thigh bolster and the back bolstering is super wide, as well as the shoulder support, so you can be really tall and really wide and still be at a comfortable seating position in this car. Automatic seats, we all love that here. So now we are on the interior, the inside of the Ford Ranger Raptor, and what a good steering position. The steering is so light and so easy. Like, look at this. This is a pinky finger, and I can turn the car with my pinky, which is insane. Interesting thing to note, this car has a 10-speed gearbox. That's a lot of gears. Usually cars in this segment come with 6-speed, maybe some come with 7-speed gearboxes, rarely 5-speed, but this has 10 whole gears, which is just, I don't know, crazy. And in terms of off-road stuff, you probably need all of those lower gears. But overall, the center console is very simple. That's the best thing you can say about this car. It's not elegant, it's not, super artistic. It's not an artistic car per se, but it's simple and it works, and all of the buttons, as you can see, are very big and easy to handle. That's because many people abroad use it. The main customer base abroad for this car is like work vehicles, and many of them have fake gloves on, so the buttons are all easy to use, easy to reach, and like massive, so that even if you have big gloves on, you can just easily change them and mess with them. Do they fit? Yeah, they do.
This car is made out of car.
This car is made out of car. The engine is made out of engine as well, which is crazy, like unheard of for a car in this segment. Alright boys, now I'm home editing the video and I realized I never filmed an outro, so this is my outro. Final thoughts about the Raptor. For 95 lakhs, it is honestly, you get a genuine Raptor for 95 lakhs, that's crazy, but the interior kind of leaves more to be desired for that price point, but you have to understand that in USA, this is like a $45,000 car. So from that perspective, it is all right. What you are paying for 95 lakhs is the incredibly complex and robust suspension system. The interior, the features, the engine itself is very powerful. And yeah, that has been my overview of the Ford Ranger Raptor. If you care, access the link in the description for the short article that I wrote on this. And if you care to follow me on social media, do that. If you like this video, like this video. If you didn't, hit dislike. I can't stop you.